What's going on, guys? Alex here and welcome back to Monster Motors. So as you can probably tell by the title of this video, it's a bit of a surreal day. Still can't quite believe it, but I basically won a Series 2 Escort RS Turbo for £10. So I've been entering the raffles on dream car giveaways for I think about nearly 2 years now, and it's just one of those things where you just enter like a few tickets, don't really expect to win anything. So there's only like specific cars that I go after, so like the exotics, any RS3s that pop up, a couple of Golf Rs, always go for like the Tiguan's and the Touaregs, as I'd like to upgrade the wife's car, and if I can win one then great. But I'm always in the back of my mind, I'm never really going to win one. But it's kind of like the lottery and scratch cards. Can't really moan about it if you don't enter it, so because if you don't buy a ticket you're never going to win. So the RS Turbo popped up and I saw it and I was like, my dad had one of those, like I think his was 2 years older, but he bought it when he was sort of my age, and he had it, he kept it for ages. It was his baby, done all sorts to it, and then sort of me and my sister came along. Wasn't practical anymore, so we had to sort of end up selling it and move on to a Mondeo. So as you can imagine, not too happy about it, but I was like, Dad used to have one of them, I'm just going to buy the maximum tickets on this one, which was 9, so I spent, I think it was like basically £90, and I was like, if I win it I'll give it to him. And then one evening about 6:30 get a phone call. I almost didn't answer because I thought it was a customer, and I was like, it's like 6:30 on a Friday, like just want to relax, but I answer anyway. And yeah, it was dream car giveaways. They rang up saying you've won this car, so it was sort of like an unreal moment. But I think it was about 2 or 3 weeks ago that I won now. But the guys over at Dream Car are actually amazing. So the reason why it's taken this long to get the car delivered to me is that they explained, being an older car, they want it to leave them with a clean bill of health. So they started checking things over. They ended up replacing the 2 rear calipers. There was a coolant leak, so they like sort of dug around, found why it was leaking, replaced the gasket, sorted it all out, test drove it, and they found that it started locking up the rears. So needed a brake bias, ordered that in, fixed it, and yeah, it's all mint now. And yeah, they rang me a couple of days ago saying, you okay for delivery on Saturday, which is today? It's like, hell yes. So unfortunately it's actually raining today. It's been absolutely beautiful all week, nice sunny days, the lot. Comes to Saturday and it's just like, nope, no sun for you, have some rain. But yeah, so it's I still sort of can't believe it. I think until the car is actually here, I'm still going to be a bit like, did it really happen? Is it still a dream? But it should arrive at some point this afternoon. So yeah, I'm really excited, looking forward to it. And there is so much on this car, like it's unreal. It's had so much stuff done, but I will save that for when the car's here, and we'll take delivery of it. And if it's still raining, what we'll do is we'll probably head on over to an underground car park or something and walk you through everything, because it's just a mega car. But while we wait, I just want to take a moment just to shout out today's video sponsor, which is Dynasty Watches. So these guys do sort of customization, modding for watches, and you can just sort of message them, give them sort of like a brief of what you want, and they'll find a way of doing it. So let me just talk you through this watch that I've got here and just give you an idea of what they can do. So what I've got on is, I think I'm correct in saying, is one of the first ones with his actual logo on it, which is pretty awesome. But yeah, this is a 2-tone stainless steel and black sub-style case. It's got oyster style bracelet, black Hellfire style hands, and the dials he's actually hand painted himself in black 3.0, so the world's blackest black, which is actually awesome. So it's like very minimalistic style, so you've not got like the numbers or anything like that, but I'm quite a fan of it, and it just looks awesome. And it's got a Japan the automatic movement, which if I take it off, it's actually got a clear case on the back, so you can see everything working, which is just awesome. So I'll put up a couple of photos of some other models that he's done, but if you guys sort of like the look of what he's doing, then just message him. I'll leave all of his details down below, and he'll happily go through anything with you guys, like talk you through whatever you want. And yeah, just mention the code MONSTER to him, and he'll throw in a bit of a discount for you guys as a thank you. But yeah, massive thank you to Chris over at Dynasty Watches for sponsoring this video. And now let's get to taking delivery of this car. Alright, so the car's just arrived, so let's go have a look. Probably just gonna have a quick look now, because it's still pissing it down with rain, so just have a quick look, then I'll do take delivery of it, and then we'll go to an underground car park to have a proper look. But let's go have a look, guys! Giddies! Oh, look at it. Right, so we've taken delivery of the car and it's awesome. It's just such a cool old retro car. So still bucketing it outside, so we've come to the unit just so that we can get it under cover and out of the rain, just have a sort of quick look over it. It's not going to be staying here. We're sorting out the storage for it at the moment, so it's going to be stored in a garage. But if we just have a quick look around, like just gently open it out, it's just, if we can get some brightness back in here. What's going on? Let's see if we can nope, there we go, that's more like it. So yeah, so that's the inside. It's, well, at the end of the day, it's a 30-year-old Ford, but it's still got Recaro seats. These are surprisingly really comfy, to be fair. So we got the what's it called, 3-spoke, that's the word, 3-spoke RS steering wheel, like RS badging everywhere. This really surprised me, the size of like the stalks, they are just so small, it's ridiculous. Indicator as well, main beam, all that. You got your the lights are up on there, which was pretty cool, and it's even got like a trip computer and all sorts, which I wasn't expecting. But yeah, so cool. Now me and Sam, it is a bit embarrassing, but it took us about a good like sort of 10 minutes to find where the bonnet catch was, and that little red lever there, that's the bonnet catch. Initially I thought that that was the steering wheel adjustment, but it's not. So if we pop that, I will just pause you for a second because it's quite a heavy bonnet and I need both hands for it. So under the bonnet it is just chrome everywhere, so all in the engine bay, all up on there. So now I'm not a massive fan of chrome, so, and Dad as well, we were talking about this, we're just going to remove pretty much all the excess chrome that's not needed. So like that, these bits, like this is just blocking the cooling anyway, because it's underneath the vent, and obviously it's blocking out the air from doing its job. This, I mean, someone spent a lot of money and time doing this, because like it all looks great, but like for example that, I want to be able to look at the turbo. I don't want to see that says RS Turbo on it, and like chrome bits everywhere else. Plus it's like, it weighs a ton, so all of this metal that's been added on, like the bonnet weighs a ton, everything weighs a ton. So if anything, it would go be doing a bit of weight saving, but also don't want to be spending my weekends just like polishing all this up, keeping it clean. So it might look great when it's all clean and like bonnets open at a show and all that, but that's not what I'm about. So probably going to remove all the sort of unnecessary chrome and replace it with stock parts, well, where possible anyway. So like for example, that's a solid billet of aluminium and weighs an actual ton, but it's just not necessary. I'd rather just have a little plastic cap and save the like 3 metric tons that weighs, as it slows the car down. Now speed wise, it feels a bit underpowered. So we've got a customer of ours, he's like specializes in all things Ford, like old Fords, Escorts, the lot. So we're going to see if he can sort of just check everything over, just make sure everything's running right, because it has got a hybrid turbo on it, so you'd expect it to make a decent amount of power. But yeah, so at the moment it sort of feels more like 50-100 horsepower rather than 150 that it was listed as. But if we've got the list up now from Dream Car Giveaways with like the spec list as such of the car. So 57,000 miles. It had a full restoration in 2010, so full shell respray, engine fully rebuilt, all suspension replaced, all subframes powder coated. So that's all awesome. I'll see if we might even be able to get it up on the ramp and have a good look underneath. But yeah, so hybrid turbo, new 31 actuator, which I have no clue what that is, but if anyone down in the comments wants to enlighten me, then please do. Stainless exhaust manifold, which is hidden. New stainless Scorpion 4-inch rolled outwards, which I've got to admit I do love the look of. So if we just come to the back of the car, so you can see that there. It's just awesome. Plus, I love a good big tip. I actually might be able to just get a quick look underneath, but yeah, as you can see, it does look pretty mint and awesome under here. Especially, like I said, for it being a 30-year-old car, it's just so cool. But yeah, so there's some rear end and back up here. So it's got Bailey's dump valve somewhere around there. I think you can just about see it in there. What else we got? AP Racing Organic Clutch Kit. Can't English today. AirTech water radiator, AirTech front mount intercooler, AirTech turbo cooler. So you can sort of see a bit of it there and the rest of it here. I just wish that the lighting on this was a little bit better, but nevertheless you get the idea. It's got gas coilovers, and then it's got the front and rear Cosworth calipers, and obviously the rest that comes with it, and these 17-inch Ford soft lines. Now, what do you guys think? I'm under the impression that these just look a bit too big. It just looks a bit too sort of like sex spec. So me and Dad were thinking about trying to source a set of the original 15-inch wheels, because I much prefer the style of them anyway. And these do rub, like especially going round a left-hand bend. I've noticed that it does rub, especially on this corner. So I'd like to sort that out as well. But what do you guys want to see with this build? Do you want us sort of leave it as is and just enjoy it? Do you want us to modify it further? Do you want it sort of go back to a more standard spec? Because whatever we do, you know that we're going to film it and do a whole series on this. But yeah, let me know down in the comments what you guys think and what you think we should do. But like I said, this has been awesome. So still can't believe that I won this for £10 from Dream Car Giveaways. So, but this video is by no means at all sponsored or affiliated with them. I just want to express my gratitude to them for, well, letting me win this car. So they've done loads of work to it. So like I mentioned in the beginning of the video, it had a couple of issues. They sorted it all out before dropping it off, so that's really great. And yeah, I just can't wait to enjoy this, and it be like a proper little weekend summer car for me and Dad to sort of like enjoy together. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If you have, make sure to drop the video a like and to subscribe, as we've got plenty of stuff coming with the Clio soon. Now that lockdown's easing up, you might be able to actually, you know what, I'm going to give you a sneak peek. We've picked up some wheels and tyres, some Team Dynamic 1.2s, but yeah, they're not staying that colour, and they are going to be painted very, very soon. But yeah, let me know what you guys want to see with the content with this, as yeah, I want to produce the content that you guys want to see. So hope you guys have enjoyed, and I will catch you on the next video. Cheers.